Hi guys, it's me, Miss Polliner, and I'm going to really quickly go through and explain what this My Boat in This Storm is all about. All right, so everyone, and I've heard this phrase a number of times, all of us are in the same storm right now. We're in the same pandemic, COVID-19, but we're in very different boats. Okay, some people are on yachts, some people are on rickety rafts. We're all in very different situations, despite the fact that we're experiencing the same pandemic. Okay. There are a lot of things that bring us joy on our boats. There are a lot of things that challenge us. There are factors that help us to learn. There are factors that are going to help us to succeed in our classes. And there are also things that are really going to impede our learning. And so if we remain on our boats by ourselves and don't share our struggles and don't share our joys, then it's going to be really hard for people to empathize with us and to help us. So this assignment is your opportunity to share your boat with me to whatever degree you are comfortable. Please do not feel pressured to overshare. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys right now what my boat looks like, and I'm just going to share what I'm comfortable sharing. But here are some of the things that I would like to know about you. First of all, what name do you prefer to be called? Please don't tell me it doesn't matter. It does. That is your identity. Also, what does your home life look like? Now, obviously, don't share more than you're comfortable sharing, but on a day-to-day basis, what does life at home look like? What has helped you to stay happy during quarantine? What has challenged you? What will serve as the greatest challenge for you academically? Okay, so what is going to keep you from learning, and what are you most concerned about with respect to that? And then what else do you want to know? What else do you think I should know about you? All right, so let me share my boat with you right now. All right. Here is my boat, and yes, it is a crazy boat, so let me explain it to you. All right, so I prefer to be called Miss Polliner. I am married. I have 2 children. My 2-year-old is here. This is Noah, and I'm sure you'll hear him at some point on a call. And this is my daughter, Lily, who was born in April. She is currently 4 months old. Now, I included the Avengers here because my son is obsessed with Avengers, which means our house is full of Avengers stuff. So we've got Avengers puzzles everywhere, Avengers books, Avengers figurines. You might see him dressed up as an Avenger. He is obsessed with Iron Man and has a costume for Iron Man. He also has a Captain America costume, which he tries to wear the two together, one on top of the other, which leads to some issues. This is me with my daughter, and this is going to be my workspace here. So if you notice, I've got these little aliens from Toy Story with all of the different, we've got Boo, we got Mr. Incredible. My husband actually works for Disney. So this is his desk, but that's our room where I'm going to be working from just to minimize distraction from the 2-year-old. And there's my daughter, Lily. The other things that are on my boat that bring me joy are my dogs. The gray dog is named Zoe. And the white dog's name is Enzo, and you will very possibly hear Enzo barking at some point. He likes to bark at anyone who walks by, which is quite often. But they are best friends. Enzo is 2 years old, and Zoe is 10, so he keeps her nice and young. All right. What brings me joy on my boat is my family. So my son and my daughter and my husband, whose name is Ryan. Other things that bring me joy, my gardening. So you can see me there. That was me planting all my plants that now exist and I'm now trying to keep alive while mowing my lawn in this awful heat right now. The other thing that brings me joy is running. So the last 2 years, I've run the LA Marathon. I love running. It's a great opportunity for me to get my mind off of everything else. So those are the things that bring me joy. Obviously, my challenges are going to be raising 2 kids while trying to teach at the same time. My other challenge that I'm experiencing is the fact that I don't get to see my family. I get to see my in-laws quite a bit, which is wonderful, but my sister is actually a pediatrician, and she has been seeing a number of COVID patients. And since my parents are seeing her, we're not being able to see my side of the family. We've seen them once in the last 5 months, which was wonderful, but we're not sure when we're going to see them again. So that's always a struggle trying to explain to a 2.5-year-old why he can't see his grandparents. So let me go back and make sure I've explained everything for my boat. All right, so what I prefer to be called, Miss Polliner. My home life in quarantine, it's just kind of mayhem. It's Avengers galore and anything Disney because my husband lives Disney since he works for Disney. Therefore, my son lives for Disney. What helps to keep me happy? My family, yes, while they also do keep me crazy. And then also my gardening and being able to run. What's challenged me? Raising 2 kids. It's been a challenge, and not being able to see my family. Greatest challenge for me, I want to make sure that I am here for you. And so making sure that I'm properly balancing this crazy life while making sure that I'm there for you guys. And I'm going to do my absolute best to achieve that. And what else should you guys know about me? I just wanted to express how much I love teaching nutrition. It's a class that I developed, and I really think every student at Providence should take it. It provides you with an opportunity to learn more about the food around you, how to make healthy life choices, and then also to really understand what's challenging other people. And I think especially in these current times, nutrition and access to food is an issue that is going to be something that we really need to address. So I really look forward to working with you guys, to learning with you, and to seeing you guys in the kitchen. The main thing for me, guys, as you can tell, the most important thing for me is for you guys to communicate with me. The best way is through email, because it might take me a couple minutes to get back to you, but for you guys to communicate when anything comes up. All right, so you guys are going to create your own video. It can just be you on your phone talking through your assignments and then posting them together onto Schoology. Or you can do what I did and record your screen and talk, but I would like to be able to see your face. And then also see any pictures you want. You can obviously include anything you find on the internet, but there you go. There is my boat. And I look forward to seeing what your guys' boats look